Hello class, I'm making this video to help you locate the feedback that I give you and then to give you some hints on what your discussion board should look like for the first time. So obviously if you're in the modules, let's go there first. I just want to reiterate that you have to post your initial post here. That's the one I grade. Notice that it's worth 100 points here. Then if you look here, Deadly Superior or Stereotypes and Restraint, you choose which one you want to do, and then you put what you download here, you download into the prompt that you choose. This is where the other students will reply, and this is where you will reply to other students. Again, that's worth 0 points. However, when I go back to look at the discussion, if you're missing any responses to other students or they're weak, I will deduct 5 points for each. So if you don't bother doing the discussion board itself, you'll lose 20 points. So let's say you get 100 here off the initial post. If you don't do any of the postings for your discussion board, you'll minus 20. So instead of having 100, it'll drop down to an 80. So don't do that. So here again, 2 places you must put your discussion board post. Here for grading, and then submit it for whichever prompt that you chose. Next, I want to go to grades. And since one of your fellow students has already handed his in, I want to show you how to find the grades. If you go to grades, and then obviously you won't see all this, click on your grades will come up like this. And notice that everything that's due is here and the dates. So this student was the initial post for grading week 2 discussion board, which I graded. Great. If you click here, it gives you the scores and how you've scored against other people. Close. This is the rubric. Okay. He got all hundreds. There were no deductions this time because it's the first post. I'm going to be a little easier. And let's go over here. So great, you got 100, but how does that help your writing? It doesn't. So if you click here, this will come up, and then you'll see View Feedback. If you click on View Feedback, you will be able to see the comments that I've typed. So let's make this larger here. So here's my comments to him. This heading should be over here. There's no title, I said that. Here he used I don't believe, he used in my opinion, and you don't need those. Again, it's not necessary. Everything you write is what you think or believe, so you don't need to write it. This does not mean that you cannot use I. You can use I agree, you can use when I was younger I went to, but you don't need to use I for I believe, I think, or in my opinion. It weakens your paper. Okay, down here he used I believe again. Then here he did really well. He had an excellent topic sentence. The details were great. His MLA was really good. Let's see here. Angelou 41. Some people are putting the period here. No, the period goes after the citation. Good, good. And notice that he put Angelou first, but then in the subsequent he did not because all of these came from Angelou. And then down here when he switched to Kofer, he used Kofer the first time, so we know who the author is. So then when you go to the works cited is centered. Angelou, good. Book titles are in italics. Publisher and date that it was published, period. That's it. Nothing else. No print, no New York, nothing else is needed. Use the 8th edition. Here, the same thing. Judith Kofer, this is the article. Where did the article come from? It came from our book. Again, the book is in italics. The article is in quotations. He's using the 12th edition, but many of you are probably using the 13th edition. Here are the editors, the publication, and then PP means pages 230 to 235. This article, The Myth of the Latin Woman, was found on pages 230 to 235, and then period at the end. So his was really good. He got 100 on it. However, if I were deducting for formal writing and for MLA, he would have had a 92. But this is an excellent example of what I'm looking for. And be sure to double space it so I can type the comments in between the lines. If you don't, I have to put bubbles, and then your feedback will be out here, and I don't like that. I'd rather be able to type right above it. Use this feedback on your next discussion board post and for your essays. This is a microcosm or a mini essay. This way you can build on what you learn here, and your essays will be better as well. Okay, class, good luck. Thank you.